Oh, hey, it's me, Dave from before. Dave Hill from Show Business. Dave Hill coming to you today from an undisclosed location. Okay, it's my Airbnb here in Denver, Colorado, where I'm playing a sold-out show tonight. Whatever, not to brag. Anyway, welcome to the Crime Blotter, wherein I take a look at some of America's so-called lesser crimes, which just so have happened to have taken place in northeastern Ohio, where I happen to be from. Before we go any further, I want to thank my Patreon members for their incredible support, making the Crime Blotter possible, and, a lot of my hair care products possible, and dog treats possible, and other things that are all part of my plot for world domination. If you would like to be among this elite group, please, I'm begging. I'm drinking coffee while begging. Please sign up for my Patreon at patreon.com/Mr. Dave Hill. Also, hit the subscribe button wherever that is on this YouTube thing if you're watching in that futuristic format. I realize some people are watching, listening all over the place. It's a global operation. Anyway, also, I forget if I commented, this sort of amazing lighting. God, I can't get over it. Also, I forgot my microphone on this trip, so going a laptop mic, so I hope the sound is okay. I have some horrifying crimes locked and loaded for you today. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I shit my pants after I read a lot of these. No, I shouldn't say that. That's gross. I soiled myself. That's what I meant. That's gross too. I'm so sorry. I should probably just start this episode over, but I'm not. Because I know if you're a fan of the Crime Blotter, you like it raw and rough and crime-riddled. Here we go. First case, kiss and tell. Man, quote-unquote, rats out potato chip. I can't even say it, it's so disturbing. Potato chip thief. It's from the Mayfield Heights police blotter. I know what you're saying. Mayfield Heights. Wait a second, Dave. Isn't that the next town over from University Heights, where you grew up outside of Cleveland? Yes, it is. And I know I say that about virtually every city I mention on the Crime Blotter, but the thing about University Heights is that it's a tiny little town, about 2 square miles, I think, and roughly about 10 other towns sort of abut it. Is that the word I want to use? Or does University Heights abut them? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Anyway, you heard me. Man rats out potato chip thief. This is a case of theft. Mayfield Road. Mayfield Road. Isn't that the same street where the McDonald's was that you used to go to all the time growing up? Yes! Damn it. A caller said January 25th. Wait, that was like last Saturday. The two men were trying to... You heard me. A caller said January 25th that 2 men were trying to kiss people as they exited Circle K. Not a laughing matter. When officers arrived, they learned nothing more about the kissing situation, but a manager said she believed both men had stolen items. One man was questioned and denied any theft, but the other immediately ratted him out and said that he had stolen chips. Potato chips, you heard me. Officers checked the first man's backpack and found... I hope you're sitting down. They found 3 bags of chips. The Cleveland man, 44, was cited for theft. He was also suspected of stealing and having drank 2 cans of beer. Is it having drank or having drunken? Anyway, I'm kind of amazed that the kissing thing just that to me is the most disturbing aspect of this crime. So I'm going to call it an open. The fact that was no one was too concerned about that. They immediately go for the chips and the beer. I'm going to call this an open case. I want to know more about... I hope that they were at least trying to kiss everybody and not just select people. I don't mean to make... I'm just I don't know. Circle K. I believe that's like a gas station convenience store type thing. And I know what you're thinking. Welp, Dave. Welp. Well. It doesn't get worse than that, does it? Well, guess what? Crime keeps a-coming in Mayfield Heights. Disturbance. Where? Mayfield Road, same street. A woman said January 27th, that's two days later, after the guys were trying to kiss people outside of Circle K, that another woman in the Raising Cane's parking lot had spit at her and thrown snowballs at her vehicle. Okay. She believed the woman was upset with her because she had cut her off in the drive-thru. Responding officers spoke to the suspect, who denied the other woman's claims. Of course she did. Did she do it? I think so. She was sent away with no further action. This is horrifying. Raising Cane's, my nephews love it. They say it's amazing. I had it. I found it to be, what's the word? Disgusting. And I'm disgusted by this crime. Spitting. The thing is, like, spitting, that's the thing you do if you're trying to spit on someone. Not that I ever have. If you were to do it, you would try to do it up close. And then snowballs, that's more of a faraway thing. My guess is she probably, I don't know. I can't even wrap my head around this. I'm still stuck on the two guys trying to kiss people outside the Circle K. What's that about? I do think beer and potato chips are a great combination. So at the same time, I can't really stay mad at those guys. We move on to Strongsville, Ohio. Strongsville, that's kind of not too far of a drive. I want to say 20, 30 minutes from where I grew up in University Heights, I think, by way the crow flies, or maybe just driving. I don't even know. Duncan, look. Listen closely, because this is a real tongue twister, this headline. Duncan drive-thru patron may have been drunken. You heard me. Duncan, drunken. Okay, let's keep going. Strongsville, Ohio. Suspected drunk driver. This is on Pearl Road. Pearl Road? Nothing bad happens on Pearl Road, does it? Well, guess again. Effers. On January 11th, we're really going back in time here. January 11th, isn't that just 14 days before the two guys were trying to kiss people outside of Circle K? On January 11th, a concerned Dunkin' employee, aren't they all, called police about a suspicious drive-thru customer. An arriving officer talked to the caller, who said a man in a white Hyundai had driven through the drive-thru lane several times. Can you blame them? Those donuts are delicious. Thank you. The employee observed an open beer can in the center console. The Hyundai was tracked to a Strongsville home. However, the vehicle... This is terrifying. This is when I really need echo. The vehicle was unoccupied. Police are investigating. You're damn right they're investigating. Whoa. I don't know if you heard that explosion in the background. Whew. Crime everywhere, even here in Denver. Okay, you're working at Dunkin' Donuts. Or do they just call it Dunkin' now, I guess? I don't know why they don't say Dunkin' Donuts. It's more fun. Dunkin'. The car comes through all the time. He's like, give me donuts. Give me more donuts. I want more donuts. They should get that guy from commercials, honestly, instead of being mad at him. That's what I would do. I don't know. But what do I know? Besides everything. We move on to where we're not going anywhere. We're still in Strongsville. Because there's you heard me, parking complaint, Fox Drive. When? January 11th. Is that the same day that the guy drove repeatedly through the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru? Yeah, it is actually. On January 11th, a service department employee called dispatch about a maroon 2011 Buick with a ticket in the door that had been parked on Fox Drive. That's F-O-X-E. I don't know what that E is doing at the end of it. Fox, is it folks? Drive for 2 weeks. So someone's parked this car. This Buick's been there for 2 weeks. The caller said the Buick needed to be moved. You're damn right it needed to be moved. Dispatch talked to the owner, who said they would move the vehicle in the next few hours. That's it. Okay. This is the closed case. I know most of these, you're like, the criminals are still out there. No one is safe. Sounds like the police got a hold of the car owner and they moved the car. So, I know it's hard these are crazy times. It's hard to maintain hope or really anything. And then hear a story like this, I don't know, kind of feels good. They asked them to move the car. They moved the car. Life's not all bad. Life's not all bad. Oh, God. Or is it? Because we're going straight back into the I don't want to swear. I have the clean rating on this podcast. Police investigate door knockers. And you think, well, it doesn't get worse than that, does it, Dave? Well, we're not done, are we? Police investigate door knockers and runners punching a car window. This is from the Chagrin Falls police blotter. Chagrin Falls sounds idyllic, doesn't it? Chagrin, kind of a sad word. Sure, but Chagrin Falls, I can tell you, great place to go for ice cream. There's falls who watch the water. There's a whole store dedicated to just popcorn. They used to have a festival during the summer where you'd go and hope to talk to girls you knew from school, even though they didn't want to talk to you. Whatever. Anyway, Chagrin Falls, Ohio. Case of property damage. Bell Street. Oh, nothing goes wrong there, does it? Guess again. A Chagrin Falls man, 26, visited the police station for a damage report at 1:43 p.m. January 26. Wait, isn't that just one day after the guys were trying to kiss people outside of the Circle K? Yeah, it is actually. He reported two runners punched his rear passenger side window while he was stopped at a stop sign. The window appeared to have a minor scratch mark. What? That could possibly be removed by... If you're ready for this, I'll say it. Could possibly be removed by wiping. By wiping. Officers did not find the runners. Of course not. They were running. They might have split up. Let's split up. That'll be harder for them to find us. Oh my God. What kind of hell town is Chagrin Falls? You're just at a stoplight, minding your own business. Hey, I think I might stop off to that popcorn shop that Dave was talking about. Boom, boom. Two runners hit your side view mirror, or your rear view. I don't know. They're hitting mirrors. I'm so goddamn irritated. Oh, this is an open case. We got to find these runners. And as a runner myself, I'm disgusted. I'm double disgusted. I'm quadruple disgusted. I was double disgusted. Now there's two runners. That times 4. I don't know. Whatever. You see my point. I'm upset. Okay. Well, about ready to drive this one home. We got one more crime here. And you're thinking, well, can't possibly be happening in Chagrin Falls. Guess again. We're still in Chagrin Falls. Suspicious. South Main Street. That's right down the road from Bell Street, I think. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Police responded to complaints. 3 p.m. January 26th. Is that one day? Wait, that's the same day the guy's side view mirror got punched. Not once, but twice. Same day. Police responded to complaints. The police are just like, I'm getting too old for this. I'm supposed to retire tomorrow. I'm going to turn in my badge. My wife and I, she always said she wanted to travel. Well, guess January, yeah, no. Police responded to complaints 3 p.m. January 26 for a man knocking on doors and soliciting. Soliciting what? Pamphlets, his body, we don't know. Officers found the Lakewood man, 27, and learned he did not have a solicitation permit he received. You're probably thinking, well, they probably shot him dead. He was soliciting, going door to door, trying to sell stuff, it sounds like. They shot him dead. No, he just received a warning. Were they a little soft on him? I tend to think so. But whatever. What do I know? Am I enraged? Yeah, kinda enraged. But yeah, this is life, I guess. It's life as we know it. In Chagrin Falls, a town where apparently anything can happen, and anyone can pretty much get away with it, I guess. I wish I could tell you everything's gonna be okay in Chagrin Falls, but clearly not. Clearly no one's safe. Anyway, those are my crimes today. Thank you for joining me once again for the Crime Blotter. America's scariest podcast. The world's scariest. Greatest true crime podcast of all time, basically. Once again, if you'd like to support me and my plot for world domination, keep a little gas in the tank here at the Crime Blotter. I encourage you to support, did I point in the right direction? I can't remember. My Patreon, patreon.com/Mr. Dave Hill. And keep the train on the tracks with, here at Dave Hill Enterprises. And, help me get some dog treats for Lucy. Stuff like that. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm so hungry. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Until next time. I gotta drink some coffee. Oh, and thank you to my people who are all you wonderful people who are already a part of my Patreon. Let's get out of here. Till next time, watch your backs, watch your rooftops. Most of all, be careful out there. Bye-bye.